Oh, landmines and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess. And your hair smells nice today. No, not that hair. Get your mind out of the gutter, weirdo. But do me a favor and hit that like button, or your face is like button. But Tacray. Sorry, words are hard. Somehow your fault. Tacray reached out to me and asked if I'd like to check something out for you guys. So they sent me this right here. So this is the Tacray Tarcus. Let's get into this thing. I haven't really looked at this yet. I tried to, but it's sealed. So let's get a look at this thing. Gimme. Gimme. That's what I said, it's sealed. Time! So, this is the Tacray Tarcus, and this is something when they asked me if I wanted to check it out. I took a look at it, and I will link up to this on Amazon so you can check it out yourself. But this is kind of the thing that we look for on the channel. So, let's take a look at what we're holding, because it'll bother you if I don't, and you know I'm too kind to you. So, first things first and most importantly, the pocket clip is tip up, which is the Lord's carry. Not reversible. We have got carbon fiber inlays on G10. We've got our axis lock, and we got the thumb hole. Let's flick the hole. And we got 3.5 inches of D2 steel, 8-inch overall length, and it's 2.68 ounces, so it's on the lighter weight side. Now, that's all out of the way. Let's get into my raw first impression, what I'm seeing right here, and what I like about this thing. And, so Tacray wasn't really on my radar. I had heard the name before, and I had heard generally good opinions of it. But, you know, once I hit 5K, I've had a couple of guys reach out to me, and they reached out to me, and like I said, they asked if I wanted to check out the Tarcus for you, and so I said yes after going and looking at it. Like, I did the carbon fiber inlay, the blade length, everything looked good. We got the axis lock right here. I'm always happy to see an axis lock. Do it centrifugal open. Yes, she centrifugal opens. So there's a lot that I like going on here. I don't see much that disagrees with me so far. One thing that did get included was some paracord for a lanyard. That's always a nice touch. I'm kind of happy to see that. So you kind of got your all-in-one kit to take care of a knife and set it up how you like it. But this thing is $35.99 on Amazon. Currently, it's on sale for $34.19. This is the kind of stuff we look for on this channel. This is kind of the heart of the channel, is finding cool stuff like this that is on the budget and sub $50. So I really like what I'm looking at here. You know, like I said, this is a raw first impression, so it's kind of rambling, but, you know, I don't get another take on this. So you guys are really getting it raw right here. We are going in dry. But, you know, I like the blade shape. Let's see how the thumb hole treats me. Okay, so the thumb hole works well enough. It's kind of put right in the way of the axis lock. The axis lock does stick out kind of far on the sides, but it's not a big deal. That makes it really easy to access, really easy to pull back. Significantly easier than some other knives that I've handled with the axis locks. So I like that right there so far. Let's see what the pocket clip's all about. So the dingus end of the pocket clip is definitely raised up well enough. We are on a strong pull, which normally pocket clips like this are closer to a medium, but this is on the stronger side. The blade centering is quite good on this. Let's see. You can kind of see there the blade centering. There we are. Blade centering is pretty good on it. Yeah, really good centering on it. So really happy to see that. Let's take a look at our factory edge, see how that's doing there. Oh! Yeah, can I get some curly cues? We got a pretty decent one right there. So yeah, like we got a really good factory edge. That is a nice, clean, effortless cut. Oh, wow. So I like that. And of course, we got a full flat grind. At least I'm pretty sure it's full flat. Let's get the oil off of here. Yeah, we got a nice full flat right here. I am happy to see that. We don't have thumb studs in the way of sharpening. And we got some generous room right here down by the plunge grind into the choil. which is also nice to see. That should make it a lot easier to sharpen. I am really liking this thing so far. Hoo boy. And you know, when they had asked me to check this thing out, and I looked on Amazon, I saw that and I was like, ooh, I like the carbon fiber. I like the general shape of it. It is flat. However, these edges are chamfered. There's that $5 word. So that's really nice right there. They're not hard blocky edges. They are pretty yeah, I guess the word's flat. Like it's a pretty flat grind, or a flat it's a flat right here into a flat on the top. Can't really think of the words for that. But let's get the edge sharpness tester out. This is something that you guys kindly provided, so thank you so much for that, guys, through super chat donations, channel memberships, what have you. If you've been here for a while, you've heard me mention it a million times, but for the new faces here, that was you guys' doing. So how this thing works, if you haven't seen it before, we measure the number of grams of force it takes to cut through the wire on this calibrated test clip. We're going to take one sample. 137. Oh, that is a... Oh, that is a good number. That is a really, really good number. All right, most of the factory edges that we've been seeing for quite a while have been pushing the 250s. 137 is really good. That's why that cut on the paper was so nice and clean. Oh, I am happy to see that. I am so happy to see that. You know, some guys say the factory edge is not that important. I disagree. If you're like I am, or you like I was, that factory edge, that means you've got a larger period before you need to sharpen it again. Back in the day, I didn't have sharpening equipment, didn't really know how to do it, so that factory edge was all important. That is such a good factory edge. Man, they did a good job on this. And we are on bearings, which is also nice to see. You know, for me, a concrete cowboy going day to day, mostly breaking down cardboard and stuff like that, everything about this is set up right about ideal for that. In the hand, I'm not feeling anything too crazy. However, the ergos, while I'm doing a lot of push cuts, may bite me. It may not. But I definitely noticed this edge right here. So that may end up being an issue because, like, we are carrying it this week. We are going to see the full review on it. We're going to see how it does with Cardboard Slayer. I'm hoping the HRC on the D2 is on the higher side. I'm hoping for like 59, 60, somewhere in that range. It's not mentioned on the Amazon listing that I'm aware of, so I'm hoping for a higher HRC and better edge retention out of it, because the way this thing slices, that's going to make a good Cardboard Slayer session, and I am fully expecting that dicing up cardboard at work and breaking down some boxes is going to be really enjoyable. That's going to be, ooh, daddy-like. You know, going, ooh, dad-like is a different vibe. But, you know, that'll make Cardboard Slayer a breeze, and I am expecting the plastic on the pallets to go really, really well, at least at first. So, you know, like I said, raw reaction. I'm not seeing much that raises cause for concern. This thing should go in the pocket really well. We've got stuff right here. There's not a giant gap going down into this way, so we shouldn't have stuff getting caught up in here or hanging up on here too much. We do have a lot of space between this spacer and this spacer, so we may have keys going down in this, going down in between the liners and the frame, and that I'll have to pull out of the way, and hopefully not making too much contact with the edge, because that can wear an edge out pretty fast. The carbon fiber may pick up a bunch of brass on it, but I got a feeling that's going to be pretty easy to clean off. Yeah, the only thing that I see that gives me pause is right here on this edge. It's a sharp edge that may require a little bit of sanding to get it down to comfortable for extended sessions cutting. But for general day-to-day use, you'll probably never notice it. And yeah, I am really, really happy with what I'm seeing so far. And again, like $35 for this. Like, there is a lot going on for $35. You know, your axis lock is nice. It's on bearings. You got carbon fiber, some nice visual touches. This is going to be one I am entirely sure I'm going to show guys at work, and even non-knife guys are going to be like, wow, that's cool. That's what I'm hoping to see is, you know, guys that aren't knife guys are going to appreciate what we have here. Because, like, again, a lot of great stuff. Like, I'll show knife guys and they don't really get it, but this should make it over that gap. That's what I'm hoping for. That's kind of what I'm expecting. But I can't think of a lot else to really say about this thing. We're going to have to carry it and see if there are any unpleasant surprises that pop up. I'm not expecting much of anything. Yeah, and like I said, I will link up to this on Amazon. And again, Tacray sent this in to check out. I didn't pay for it out of pocket, so do with that information what you will. And again, I have reviewed knives that I don't like from companies. They sent stuff in and they sent some awful stuff in, and at the expense of working with them again, I was completely brutal with the fact that they were terrible. So again, do with that information what you will. But yeah, all that being said, thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all keep coming in. I appreciate you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We got our live streams, regular videos. There's plenty of activities. Comments. I love some feedback. Let me know what you think about this thing, especially for 35 bucks. It's amazing. So far, it's blowing my mind. I am going to link off to Cutting Lace EDC's Diamond Emulsion. That stuff is great. I am not getting paid for it, not an affiliate link. It's just a good opportunity to step your stropping game up, helping a friend of the channel out and supporting a small business. But all that being said, y'all have a nice day.